Hello, fans of the Hot Tag. AJ Pan here, along with my tag team AJ partner, Team Orsini right here. That's it. Team Pansini, that's right.
That's right.
We're here, we're live, we're back. Great to have you on your first edition of the Hot Tag in 2014.
Yes, first of 2014. We had a lot of fun. I think it was the Survivor Series the last time.
You had a lot of fun. I took a bump the last one, but I'm doing good now. Having my Vegas Fuel energy drink. So I was.
Right, but you're healthier now.
Healthy now.
You got your nice beverage here. What we got going on with this beverage?
Vegas Fuel, make me feel good.
Vegas Fuel.
I'm pumped, ready for the Hot Tag.
I went with classic H2O today. So.
That's good too. That's replenishing.
That's right. It is replenishing. It quenches the hell out of me.
And we need it today because it's the Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber, the one stop on the road to WrestleMania. Yes. It starts at the Royal Rumble. We take a rest stop for peas and snacks, and then we get our stuff together, and then we head down to WrestleMania, New Orleans, baby.
Can't wait for that one, but before we get there, we have to stop here.
We have to stop at the Elimination Chamber.
Yep, this Sunday the 23rd, stacked card, which I'm, well, not surprised, but a little better than I thought it was going to be, actually. Started shaping up.
You're a little bit more hopeful for this card.
I am. At first I'm like, oh, what are they going to do? 2 days before Especially after the Rumble, I was not happy after watching the Rumble.
That would make you one of about 8 billion people on this planet. -2, I think Vincent and
Triple H,
were the only ones that were
Batista.
A-okay with the way that the Royal Rumble went on. I didn't get a chance to be here for the Royal Rumble.
I know, we were trying to get a Rumble on for that
We were, and I apologize for all of you out there, but I actually agreed with the idea, because I was hearing it before it happened, the Bad News Barrett idea for him coming out at number 30 and saying that I've got bad news. that would have. I didn't like the way the Rumble went, but that would have totally made the Rumble. Totally made the Rumble. By the way, he comes up in another rumor for Chicago. I'll say that one later. But yes, Elimination Chamber. That's what we're off to.
Yes. So we'll kick things off the pre-show. My favorite, now that it's on actual television and not the internet.
Can I just say I love the fact that the Hot Tag includes the pre-show? I love it. Not too many people, when they do predictions, include the pre-show. So
I'll give the WWE credit, because before, way back in the day,
we are recording this, right? Because he's gonna give them credit. Here we go.
Way back in the day, the pre-show matches used to be throwaway matches. Now they're giving us some actual quality matches. That's why I used to be upset that it was only on the internet before.
We wouldn't even get Skip and Zip. Skip one-on-one with some random guy.
Like Dwayne Gill, before he was even Gilbert. But now we're getting quality matches like that segue. The Rhodes Dynasty, Cody and Goldust, taking on this is the worst team name in wrestling, Team Rybaxel.
Team Rybaxel.
Yes. That's all I gotta say, Team Rybaxel.
Yes, Team Rybaxel, Curtis Axel and Ryback.
Yes.
The Heyman guys.
The former Paul Heyman guys.
Yes, the Heyman guys who are no longer.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman is not even gonna be a part of this car crash that we would like to put together between Curtis Axel and Ryback. I think they're actually, I don't want to screw myself over here, but I actually think they're a pretty decent tag team together, for the simple fact of what else are you going to do with them? You got the Technician, you got the Powerhouse. How many tag teams have we seen with that kind of combination before?
Not too many, I mean, in the
right. Now, when it comes to the charisma factor, maybe not so much. Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of where they tank. But you do have the Brotherhood, who's proven for better part of a year now, that they can handle that part. So as a match, I'm hoping for the best. I think it'll be an interesting match. Not bad. The pre-shows have actually been stealing the show the past couple of shows.
Yes, they have been.
So I think this one might drop the ball just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be terrible.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting too much out of this match. I'm thinking it's a showcase for the Rhodes boys. Hopefully getting back to a good Mania position. Ryback, so yeah, without Paul Heyman, they lost.
With Paul Heyman, it was kind of...
I could, deal with them. And not even that, they're coming out to Ryback's music. Not even Curtis Axel. At least I can get the amp for when, if they would come out to
the only good part about Curtis Axel.
Oh my God.
And they won't get the... Curtis Axel, to me, we've had this conversation before here on the Hot Tag. I actually like Curtis Axel as a wrestler. I think he's a great wrestler. He just happens to be in the wrong company, because they don't like wrestlers in the company that he wrestles for. So I think Well, I guess we'll go right into the pick then. Why would we both say it? We're gonna enjoy the. We're gonna try to enjoy the match as much as possible.
Yes.
But you're the captain of the ship. I guess we'll start with you.
So I guess I'm saying Team Rhodes, the Rhodes Dynasty.
You're gonna say Team Rhodes. Which one is it? The Team Rhodes, Rhodes Dynasty, the Brotherhood.
I like the Rhodes Dynasty, but they call them the Brotherhood. So
I like the Rhodes Dynasty as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and say the Brotherhood goes ahead with this.
All right, start off with the hot tag.
Strong with that WrestleMania run. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Boom, I like it.
Hopefully. We'll start to see the decision.
That I wouldn't mind seeing a Mania. Goldust versus
I wouldn't mind seeing it if they had time.
Yes.
Don't put them on match 3 with 10 minutes or 8 minutes and just have a match and be done with it, and then now you can go off in the sun. Yeah, it could be Dustin's last match in general in his career. So I would really hate that he really worked really hard this whole last year to get over so many young talents, and his reward is 8 minutes on the big show. So
wait a minute. The pot is opening.
Wait a minute. I'll be right back.
We're having our own elimination chamber. The pot is opening. And we've just got word from our production crew. The pot is opening.
The drum roll. He's drum rolling.
You know that it's locked down there.
The pot is open. We're not filming. The pot. It's an actual elimination.
They locked me out. They think because I haven't been to a few episodes, they can lock me out of the building.
It was actually Triple H.
No, you can sit down, Orsini. Go ahead. There's another chair.
The authority called and they wanted you.
This is like when you invite the people over to your local bodega for Domino's and the last guy just showed up. You gotta make some room, move some seats over. Let's get in. As a matter of fact, you're actually right on time.
Yes,
we just made our picks for the pre-show.
Three people already went through the chamber before I got here.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
So you're not on the final 3.
Now, we don't care about your analysis. Just give us the Just get right into it.
So quick,
Okay.
Rhodes Boys and Ryback. So who are you picking?
Rhodes Boys.
There we go.
Rhodes Boys.
There we go.
We came up with a fourth name.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
I didn't know. See, this is my.
Yeah,
I'm a virgin.
person. Yeah.
You already put me in the middle, so be gentle.
We'll be gentle with it.
There you go. We just gave them a fourth name.
We
Rhodes
did.
Boys, Team
Yeah,
Rhodes,
that's right.
Rhodes Dynasty, and the Brotherhood. They're their own stable.
If my eyes seem a little dilated, I had a couple Rybaxel earlier.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
We're all
the
having
energy flowing. Now I turn into the big guy.
I have Vegas Fuel.
He's got some Vegas.
Oh, he has H2O, so we're doing good here.
Check the warning label.
I have
Yes.
regular. Alright, for testosterone, HGH. So we have, we did our pre-show.
Yes, and now we're going to the main show.
The main show.
Brandon, welcome back to the hot tag.
It's great to be back. I don't do pre-shows.
Yeah, you don't do he renegotiated his contract.
He pulled a Jeff Hardy. He got here when he wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's time to really work.
That was in the new contract.
Oh,
He's not a part of the pre-shows. The World Tag Team Championships will be on the line.
The penny belts.
Yes. I love those belts. They remind me of the New Japan, kind of like a New Japan kind of belt, like an IWGP style.
They remind me of what people used to mine for back in San Francisco back in the days.
They could be.
Okay.
That's just my thought process.
So we have the surprising tag team champions, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws.
Could you be surprised if it's the 6th time?
There you go.
After 13 years,
yes.
14 as
Right,
Michael
yes.
Cole loves to ram down our throats.
Yeah, hey, look, all I gotta say is I never doubted the talents of the Voodoo Kin Mafia.
VKM.
Brian James and Cute Kip.
Cute Kip, yes.
Both gentlemen very talented. I'm a big fan. Probably my favorite tag team of that era. And so, yeah. I hope they keep it. That's my... Yeah, no analysis.
You're
no analysis. There you go. No, because I ramble.
No, your analysis? So we don't have to test them at all for anything?
Hopefully my Rybaxel doesn't show up.
That's what it should be on the actual sheet. It should say, he's positive for Rybaxel.
Quite sure Vegas Fuel shows up.
I think I would take that news terribly if a doctor walked in.
Yeah,
and
I
told
wouldn't
me
want to
that.
get Rybaxel.
Yeah. Well, how about a little love
But
for
you're lucky because
Usos?
we don't take we don't have our 14 type wellness until right before Mania.
Submit it now, I guess. What about the Usos?
Yeah, but they're facing the Usos, Jimmy and Jay.
Little love for the Samoan family.
Yeah, I hope the Usos pull this off. I'm tired. Well, I'm not tired. I like the nostalgia, but not to me. We have a great tag team division finally in WWE.
And the New Age Outlaws are wide. No.
Great's a stretch, but it's better than it's been in a long time.
Yeah.
I actually don't want the Usos to win.
You don't?
Not right now. Whatever happened to the thrill of the chase? Every time we get a new tag team, they win it like that Monday. Like you're gonna be a team, and the tag team champs have been running for what, 5 months? You guys are gonna beat them tomorrow.
Well, I think the Shield had a nice run on it.
Right. Then they dropped it to the Brotherhood, who formed like last Wednesday, and then they beat them, and they had a nice run, and they lost to the Outlaws, who just came back last Tuesday.
Well, when you say it like that, but I don't think it's as bad as, you know, when the tag team division was really just made up of only three teams, and they just
were
traded
thrown
the belts
together.
Yeah. You know, you had Jericho hold the belt, and then when they lost it, gimmick was done. You know, you actually have a tag division, and, you know, people managed to hold on to it for a little bit.
Well,
could it be better? Yes.
Is that a terrible thing? It's like, once you win the belts, it's like, I've climbed the mountain. What more can I do? It was good seeing you. It's a good run. I'll go chase Dean Ambrose now, and you can go chase Big E.
Who are you going? So you're going for the Outlaws?
Outlaws.
You're running for the... I got the Outlaws as well.
I got the Usos.
Ooh.
So you two are going to
You say oos, we say no!
That's right.
Boom! Got him! Yeah! Then I'm going to delete that tweet, because I'm on right back.
That we've all been waiting for is taking place. Titus O'Neil takes on Darren Young.
He's off.
Yes.
You know that's a lot. You are enhancement talent. You're working all
Well, he's there,
the
but
time.
he's, well,
Huh?
that's right, he doesn't get days off. He's
He
working.
doesn't get... No.
Doesn't say we see him, but...
Oh, bam.
See? That's what
Right in the pockets.
He understood where I was going with that.
Couple of dollars.
Yeah. Value menu. Value menu. So we were just talking about the tag team division finally exploding, and one of the longest put together tag teams we've had just now splits
So one of the fun ones, I like the primetime players.
Yeah, Hunter just... Look, you're not winning the belts. That's just never going to happen.
No.
This was cute, but you're not winning the belts.
I thought the problem was the way they wore their shirts. I think it's hard to get behind a team with the knotted up top.
That's not a good look.
It wasn't working for me.
I think Michael Strange.
But then I think the t-shirt design too, with the pick and the whistle.
I like the pick whistle.
The pick. Well, I thought the flag on the play should have stuck around a little.
That
was pretty.
That was
cool.
pretty funny.
You know who's still together? The three-man band.
Are they?
I think you're the one who remembers it.
He's hurt, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Look, the lead singer does what he feels is appropriate. You know, you don't get
He's
in
on
the
a
way.
bender or something. I don't know what he's doing.
Hey, it's all about Bono. Screw the edge. All right.
That's true.
He's got a point.
He does.
Damn you.
Yeah.
And your logic train. I wish this on right now.
Anyway,
so D Young, Titus O'Neil, back to them. The feud that they broke up.
Gotta go Titus.
I mean, you don't gotta. But I'm going Titus also.
I'm gonna go with Titus as well. I think there's a bigger upside to Titus, but D Young's a very good talent. But
I mean, that doesn't mean he can't get the win. I mean, is that why you're picking him? You just have low faith. He's worth nothing to you.
At WrestleMania season, I see this is the time you're not gonna give a throwaway win to somebody. So I think O'Neil has a slightly better chance of making it to Mania than D Young.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was agreeing. I was still going for Titus anyway.
So we all got Titus.
Yes.
You want to add?
Really? I keep thinking there's like a reverb to it.
I'm gonna go. Whoa!
You guys put it together and then you just go right up. I'm like, can we get some momentum? I want to break hot tag tradition. Right now, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
All right. The next match we're going to discuss is the Intercontinental Championship match, and I want to start by giving my pick first.
Okay.
I want to give my pick first. And I'm going to pick the big man, Big E. Now, why?
Langston.
Nope. That's why. He's lighter on his feet. He doesn't have to fill out that long ass name anymore. He's not nearly as winded. He's got all his energy saved up. Big. That's the quickest autograph in the business. He might as well just be Prince and do the symbol. That's probably what his autograph does really look like. There's just one big squiggly B and E. But eggs it, bacon and eggs. Anyway, he is retaining the Intercontinental Championship. Not Antonio. Sorry. Cesaro is the real American that's going to make some waves. Swagger's going to have to wait his turn.
Yeah. I agree. I just really like Biggie Langston. I think he's someone who brings credibility to the Intercontinental Championship. I think he's someone who, as there is a top feud already going on, just keep that belt on Big E because he is rocking it well. You know, fans are into it. You know, the Intercontinental title matches are no longer quiet matches that you know, people ignored for the most part. You know, it was a shame when the IC belt was a piss break match, and
now it's back on the Divas match, so we're good. We shifted it back.
I thought that was anything with Torito in it, but
so the Rumble, you were gone.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I went to a Chips during that match.
Yeah, once he was out, I was like, oh, whoa, what do you mean Roman? I miscounted the Roman Reigns count. I didn't realize he had 12 because I missed the Torito toss. I didn't know he did it. There you go.
That's right. There was confusion in the Orsini home there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, we were trying to keep track. We counted out loud. And we lost space.
I'm just not behind Swagger. I think history has shown that I'm not behind Swagger. I think I've said it many times.
We pull the archive back on Hot Tag. We'll see you probably pick against them a lot.
Yeah. Unless you book him on a show I'm at, I got nothing to say about that.
Yeah. Swagger is a good talent. I'm glad they're giving him at least a little bit of a push right now. He's a solid former world champion. I hate when they decrease the former world champions to be like opening card status.
I agree.
But an argument can be made he should have never won that belt in the first place.
I agree there too, but they did, and they had faith in him at one time. You know,
yeah,
he won Money in the Bank.
That's at one time.
Yeah, and he beat Chris Jericho for it. So it's kind of you know, but he's in a decent spot right now. But he's facing a man who has a ton of momentum, Big E. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very lighter, you know, without that last name, and. He's an entertaining individual, actually. If you look on his stuff actually online, the stuff he posts on like his social accounts, his social media, he's actually really funny. He did something on his Instagram, where like a music video where he dropped the IC belt and he lost it, and it had like some hot like.
Oh yeah, Big E. Yeah. I thought you were still talking about Swagger.
No,
like,
Big E.
What charisma is this social?
Yeah, he's like, so he's really entertaining actually.
Creativity.
I think he's a big talented guy, but he has not mastered getting
the package together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all saying Langston before. Big E.
I didn't say Langston.
It's Big E.
I don't want to get sued.
It's Big E.
Big E, right.
Big
E. Alright, we're doing the reverb?
No. No, see, I committed to it now.
Alright.
We can't do, look. Hey.
I thought we were just there and whoa.
There we go.
Wakala.
Guys, we're halfway through this. We've got to get on the same page with the triple hand raise thing. We're not, first of all, it's not even tagging.
Yeah.
This is all a work in progress.
It is.
So we need to.
But we've been doing that since. That's what we do when we have a three-way.
Our producers want us to do
what do we do?
The shield pose, but I don't want to get sued.
Well, she probably didn't want us mentioning it. She just wanted us to do it. That's why she's whispering.
When
she's not behind the camera going, do the shield pump!
When this is, you know, television show, this is movie magic type stuff. If you're going to pantomime stuff, I'm going to assume. So when, you know, if I make an ass out of you and me, I apologize. But I don't want to get sued. All right,
okay.
Well, let's be prepared because I think we know we're all going to agree on this next match, hopefully. Let's say. This is the match the internet's been looking forward to.
You were just saying a second ago how you hate seeing former world champions being thrown to the wolves, so go ahead and bring up the next one.
Yes, the internet loves this match. The returning Dave Bautista, the 2014 Royal Rumble winner.
Wait, did you feel that? The internet just had another explosion.
Yeah.
Bautista is being mentioned again. Go ahead.
He'll be facing Alberto Del Rio.
Del Rio's going to win this. Definitely. Momentum is in his favor.
That big WrestleMania push.
He's really been stepping it up lately.
In all honesty, I think Del Rio hurt himself when he released his plans to not re-sign. He hurt himself big time. Oh, what's the point? Because Bautista's back, but he's got the the long-term deal now, and he's going to be around.
He hurt himself with the AD train.
Oh my God. Tran.
AD Train.
Okay.
Ryback.
He's on Ryback. That's why his spelling is off, his reading is off. Are you alright?
Right now.
Yeah.
All that right back.
My goodness. Can he have some Vegas fuel?
No.
He's not allowed to have any.
He'll have pancreatic failure if he has that right now.
I don't want to talk about Vegas fuel. Don't want to hurt the sponsors of a certain wrestling organization.
Maybe
We're hoping to get them to sponsor $14.95.
Maybe
I love Vegas fuel.
That being said, I love Vegas
there you
fuel.
Go.
No matter what it does to my stomach lining.
Not as much as I love the Bellas.
I was waiting for that.
I was saving it.
So say that, you know what I'm gonna get? Evolution. Do. Come on, Brian, you gotta do it with me, Brian.
Oh yeah, he wanted to do the yes.
Alright, how to get that out of the way? Because no Fandango on this show, so I had
to be fair,
no Emma on this show.
To be fair to our lovely possible sponsors, it does say do not use in large quantities, and I drank a crap load of this when I had it.
Is drinking the actual use? Like, is that the use? When it says use, do not use in quantities. Is that? Are we supposed to assume as drink?
This is how entertaining the Batista Del Rio match is. It's all the effect.
We literally just went through the whole thing.
This was actually more entertaining.
So we just. Should we even do the hand thing? Batista. I don't even want to. No. Which leads us to our we have two main
events. This one, I'm really looking forward to this match.
Okay. This is the one that's
this one, you know.
So you guys believe in it?
I believe this entire match.
I believe in buzzards.
6-man tag.
You believe in buzzards?
The Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, against The Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and the United States Champion, Dean Ambrose.
This is like choosing your favorite parent.
Hi, Dad.
This is like, unless you're in my personal situation where one wasn't really around and you only have the one. Unfortunately, in a decent home, you're supposed to have two strong parents, and that's what this is.
To judge what's
Shield
decent
and what? Hey, I can judge.
Some have three.
Oh,
this is America.
some have two on the same team, but Shield and Wyatt's. How do you choose? How do you select? Do you go just based on who should win, or
you go with
future plans?
Here's my strategy. I select the Shield on 2K14. Then I created the Wyatts based on how I think they are.
And attributes and their
rules and all that. And then I just let the computer simulation take it from there. Okay.
That sounds like a strategy.
However, I got the Red Ring of Death right afterwards, so it can go any way.
That sounds a lot like Dixie's booking.
That you know, kind of does.
To bring up the other place while we're doing this, but
if it was a dusty finish, thered be no finish.
Right.
Put him on the spot. Who's your pick?
Wyatts.
Shield.
I gotta go Wyatts. If anything, the Bray Wyatt factor. Because they like Bray. They love Bray. I love Bray. You love Bray. We all love Bray. Everybody loves Bray. And we all know that it's a matter of time. I'm still not sold on the idea that the Shield breaks up by WrestleMania. Everyone keeps telling me, oh yeah, they'll break up by WrestleMania so that they can do. I'm not so sure about that. So I got the Wyatts as well.
Okay, so you two, I don't see the Shield breaking up either yet because there's not. The tension is there, but it's not at that boiling point yet.
Question before we do the whole hand thing.
Yeah.
You were saying that you don't see the Shield breaking up, but you do see them taking the loss.
Yes.
I don't.
No. I know you don't see them.
I can see the Elimination Chamber being the crack in the armor because every time they do a little something that shows you they're gonna break up, they make up. So I see the Elimination Chamber being that situation where it's like, all right, I don't really want to make up, but now it's physically uncomfortable. And then I see the straw that breaks the camel's back taking place at WrestleMania.
Yes.
And then we're off and running, Chicos.
I can see that. I'm just wondering where, if they stay together, where exactly do they place in the card at Mania? Last year they took on, the collection of 3 random superstars to go against them. This time it's,
WWE All-Stars against the Shield.
Yeah.
Something like that could happen again. And
let's just get Team DDP Yoga against the Shield at Mania. And,
I'd pay to see it.
I would like to see it.
I'd pay to see it.
Anyway, yes,
like
I
a team of legends
you. I am going.
So you should get a hot tag.
There we go. Boom shakalaka. Oh, he's coming in strong, baby. I'm sorry.
And now it's time for the main event.
The main.
The winner of this will main event WrestleMania against Dave Bautista. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship to be decided inside of the Elimination Chamber.
That's too long. WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my god.
We'll talk to everybody.
At least it's not the
Triple H
undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, yeah. What was the other one? Universal?
The
Unified.
You're talking about the NWA?
Unified.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Unified. There you go. WWE Unified World Heavyweight. Oh my goodness.
So we have the Viper, the champion, Randy Orton, defending against Christian, Cesaro, he dropped the Antonio, Daniel Bryan, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, and John Cena. This is going to be a really fun match.
I actually predict a lot more storytelling than spots in this one. I just feel like there's so many intertwining storylines in this matchup. You can get any combination going. I actually already called the match in my head when I was watching it on Raw. So I have a lot writing. It's too long to go into description. I already booked it in my head. But I actually see Cesaro being strong in the opening set. Because I really think they're kind of interested in giving this guy something interesting to do.
So you think he's starting out as number one?
No. I actually think he's not. I actually think he's the first one out of a pod, but I also see him getting 2 eliminations. I see him eliminating Christian and eliminating Sheamus. Christian first, then Sheamus after some hard-fought stuff. I see Bryan coming in after Cesaro, leaving the 2 mega powers last. I see Randy coming out dead last and fighting as least as possible. Just heal it up, baby. He doesn't want to lay hands on nobody. And of course, Cena does what Cena does. He shows up.
Brings the A game.
Yeah, he brings the AA game.
But you didn't say who you
So who do you to walk out?
I figure I'd give you guys a description.
Oh,
But
okay.
my pick. No, you asked now. Too late. I'm committed to this.
Well, let's hear it
This
then.
train's off the tracks. Okay. My prediction.
I mean Tran.
I'm gonna go with my heart instead of my gut. Daniel Bryan wins this.
So Batista, Daniel Bryan at Mania.
And I have Daniel Bryan tapping Batista. I mean, look at all the heat they got from the Royal Rumble. They wouldn't even put him in the Rumble match. Why? Possibly because they didn't want Bryan and Batista to touch. Batista gets all this heat from coming in. He's Triple H's friend. What other reason could you bring in a top star to make your current stars look good?
You really think they put that much thought into it?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Wow, you're giving a lot of credit.
Obviously more than you would, yes. But that's
no
what my
credit.
prediction is.
So
I flabbergasted him with that.
yeah, I wanna hear Pan.
I think it's gonna be a very fun match.
I'm actually stalling because I don't know.
I definitely see Cesaro keeping his trend of giving breakout performances, beating the world champion, getting a clean win over Randy Orton on SmackDown. If you haven't seen it, please go out of your way to watch that match. That was a great match, and for all you old school Claudio Castagnoli fans, you'll be happy you watched that. And his match against John Cena.
It was also
Cena
good.
actually, Cena gave a lot. They put up a fantastic match. I'll say that for Cena too. I even didn't mind the Superman finish because he actually came off pretty well the way he, Cesaro gave
It
that.
was a
Super-
well put together match.
Yeah, it was very well. I hate to see the way Christian always gets used. Like Vince begrudgingly puts him in a main event just because he sells merch and people like him.
I don't think it's begrudgingly. I think he recognizes his value, but doesn't think he's world championship material.
That's what he puts him into. He's the guy to take the pinfall in these matches.
Okay. Thank you.
Christian's a little better than that.
Hey,
Junkyard Dog was a great selling guy. He didn't win the world title.
Jake Roberts never won a belt.
I'm a Christian.
Christian has won more
I'm a
titles
Christian
than
mark, so
Junkyard
that's why I
Dog.
gotta. It hurts me a little bit. I'm a Christian.
Christian
mark. I'm
mark.
Hey, I love
This is
Christian.
classic.
I love Christian, but he's won a lot of titles, and he's still with the company even after
He's
leaving.
won more titles than everybody in this match.
Yeah, So.
Forget Junkyard Dog for T. There's no one in this match that has a stronger a collection of titles than Christian does, with the exception, obviously, of Cena and Randy because they've got more world titles to their resume. But he's the most decorated out of everybody here.
It's true. We have Sheamus in this match, who he's been on a roll since he's come back from injury.
And I'm happy
he's
to
looked
see
like he
him.
hasn't lost a step. And Cena and Orton. I have nothing really to say about Orton. Cena's a workhorse, so he'll definitely put his all into this match. I'm going to agree with Mr. Orsini and say I'm going to go with my heart and hope for the Yes Movement to roll into New Orleans, and I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan.
That's your pick because that's what you really, really want to see.
That's what I really, really want to see, and I'm hoping they finally, Vince and Triple H and Stephanie, have their ears open to listen to the crowds.
No, I think he's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. You picked Bryan because that's what you want to see. Who do you think's winning? Just say it. You know everyone's thinking it. Just say the words.
I think they're going to keep it with Orton.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
I'm thinking, but I hope not.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
But the difference from you, I could see them throwing the wrench and giving Orton one of the first ones to keep this authority storyline, and maybe like a segment backstage where
I don't know how committed they are to that authority thing.
Yeah, they.
Because we've been opening up with Raw for a while.
And it goes back and forth.
Right, but we didn't open up with it Monday.
No.
And I start to see them less and less, so we'll see.
I am just going to straight up say I believe Orton's keeping the belt. Yes, my heart does want to see Daniel Bryan in that main event. But I don't see Daniel Bryan taking on Batista. I don't see Batista not winning a belt, and I don't see him not taking that belt with him to the grand premiere of Guardians of the Galaxy coming out soon. If you haven't seen the trailer, it's out now, and it is awesome. Oh my goodness. And they got I'm hooked on a feeling on the trailer. It's great.
It just came out today, and I'm going to go on record on hot take saying I hated that trailer.
Screw you. But, yeah, I don't see, this is a wrestling show. What are you talking about? So, because I can do that, right, Axel?
Stay off it.
So, I do see Orton holding on to the belt. I think even though no one wants to hear the, whether it be Daniel Bryan chants at the end of the main event while Batista goes against Orton, I don't think Vince wants to hear that. You've got a large audience, a worldwide audience, and I don't think everyone in the world is just going to be cheering Daniel Bryan during the main event. I do think there is a large fan base for Batista. I do think there is a big group of people that like to see the match. So hopefully that's true. And
this is an interesting point now.
I see Orton holding on.
This is an interesting thing now. We're getting into the first WrestleMania where Vince McMahon does not have to really be concerned with buys, as it's all mostly going to be gone through the network. People are going to buy the network regardless due to just the insane backlog of history. That
before we continue,
it doesn't matter what's in here, okay? And there's quite a bit in here. Just take it. And just give me the network now. That's all I'm saying.
See, exactly.
I don't even care. Just give it to me.
Can either of you just show me how to download?
Funny you should mention that, because the WWE decided they were going to show me how to install my Xbox and my friend's PS4s. It was very intricate. It was very helpful. I DVR'd it. I kept it. You can come back over to the house.
And they show you all the devices you can get just in case you don't want to go
VGA cords and
HDMI.
HDMI. It gets a little technical.
Your Roku.
Right. I had it on slow motion a couple times.
And now I know what the bells are actually good for.
Huh. Well, I can name a couple.
I thought Big East talked to Daniel Bryan and Johnson.
So we got our picks for the main event.
So we got
Bryan, Orton. So we hot tag.
Yes. Boom.
There it is. No.
My heart was in it. Who do you?
Yes, but his
No, I said who do I think?
No, I said who do you think will win the match? He said Orton, but I said who's your pick?
My pick is Bryan.
My pick is
I said, but I think they're gonna go with.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna tag myself.
Tag yourself.
Because these guys, they want to go. My heart says they both already know. They've already admitted. I think he's gonna win. I just want to say I think.
There's a wealth of jokes with you tagging
I
yourself.
hope. Yeah, hell yeah. I tag myself all day, baby. Just.
I can't go to sleep without tagging myself.
Just make sure you hold on to the tag rope, or else it's not legal.
Again, he's on fire today. Boom. That right back, so ingested, snorted, inhaled,
drunk. It's a protein.
There it is.
It's a protein.
Before we sign off for this edition,
okay.
Let's quick picks. Not any predictions for what the card might, because we haven't really gotten any leads on what WrestleMania looks like, and the departure of CM Punk kind of threw some of the plans that we were some of us were thinking in the air. Any like top matches? What do we? Undertaker's opponent. Who do we think? And who do we think Bryan will face now?
I gave my prediction on Bryan. I see him last with the belt.
You say
Batista. I got Lesnar and Taker. And
I'm thinking, yeah, Lesnar and Taker.
I don't see CM Punk coming back.
No, unfortunately, at least not right now.
And I tell you this: if he's not on Raw in Chicago, I don't know when he. I can't see him coming back, probably at all.
So we're thinking Bryan fills Punk spots at Mania that they were rumored. The rumors were
For which
Bryan versus Triple H now, since the rumor was Punk versus.
I hope of all of this chaos that's happening right now with the rewrites and everything, I hope someone's sitting down with Hunter right now and saying, "Are you seeing what's happening? People are literally fleeing from the company to not wrestle you on any occasion. Stop, please. Just run the company."
I honestly, because I didn't pick Daniel Bryan to win, I do see Daniel Bryan versus Triple H happening. I do see Daniel Bryan getting the win, and I'd like to see, though I can't promise, I'd like to see Triple H tap.
But we've seen him tap at WrestleMania.
No, but we don't.
Does him tapping Triple H help Bryan at all?
I think so. I think he's. I think he's still a name. I think the fact that CM Punk does not have a win over Triple H, and very few, since he only wrestles seldomly anyway. I do think that the fact that he's still a name that does draw, and people would look forward to the match. I think people, just like people wanted to see Austin kick, McMahon's ass, people want to see Triple H get his ass whipped. The difference is Triple H can actually have a good match, and Vince McMahon can only, throw potatoes at people.
I thought it did a lot for Bryan's career tapping Cena. I don't see it helping him to tap Triple H.
I saw his win over Cena being a big deal, but at the same time, it wasn't on the grand stage that it has become that stage. It's not even my favorite pay-per-view of the year, but it is that grand stage. There's no denying that. And I do think that's a bigger stage, and I do see Cena, while it was a clean victory and he didn't give any excuses, I'll point out that he was injured and they needed somebody to carry the belt at the time. It wasn't like he was fresh, a fresh guy going in, was still showing up to wrestle the next week. This was someone who's going out for surgery.
It was still a hell of a match. It
was a hell of a match. No, I'm not taking anything away from the match or that his win over Cena didn't count for anything. I'm just saying he can always use another, bump.
Cena chapped Triple H at 22. But everyone, even WWE superstars, will sit here and tell you they didn't take him seriously as a top guy until 23, when he tapped Michaels. Tapping Triple H at WrestleMania doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know how huge it'll be for Bryan. It'll be a good feel-good moment, but I don't think it'll get the pop that it can get if he beats, world champion.
I agree with that.
I want AJ Lee and Lita at WrestleMania. That's what I want.
Yeah. I'd like to see
that. I'm going out there for
I want AJ Lee and Lita.
Anywhere.
I see him Punk on a pole. I see him Punk on a pole match.
You want Punk to...
No, Lita and AJ Lee. I like CM Punk on a pole match.
We could have ended it right there. And
it'll start there in Indian style.
Just had to...
Go tag yourself, will you?
Sign off.
I don't even remember my Twitter thing.
Ryback, at Ryback.
At don't take Ryback.
At Mr._Brandon Lewis on Twitter. There you go.
Mr. Orsini?
You know all my stuff already. I like bacon, I like boobs, I like you guys, I like the show. I like 495 Sports. You can catch me on Twitter at AJOrsini96. Also on Facebook /AJ96. AJOrsini96.
If I don't know you, don't get on my Facebook.
Exactly. follow, see ya.
I won't even decline it, I'll ignore it. It sits there.
AJPan_PC. Also check out the WPW show on March 8th. I'll be there with my boys, The Crew, Ding and Darling, The Rockstar. Hall of Fame is coming up. We do promise. We're trying to get everybody together for that one.
Yeah, so we're really trying to get 5 people together.
I'm not putting my hopes on Joey, but at least 4 of us. I want to get 4 of us.
That's the third guy.
I'm eliminated.
All right. Thank you, fans. We'll see you soon.